So I asked on my Instagram what y'all would like me to answer for my next FAQ video, and y'all gave me some pretty cool questions. So here we go. Also, today's video is sponsored by the FBI, and they wanted me to let you know about a very dangerous criminal on the loose. So just like last time, all I'm going to do is pull off a piece of paper and I'm going to answer whatever question comes up. Was the Zakk Cowboys solo video a diss? No. I mean, he's the guitarist of Pantera, and I do Pantera covers on my channel. So like, naturally, I'm gonna cover his solo. That's all there is to it. Can I get lessons from you? Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. So like, I don't really know how that would translate well into actually teaching someone else how to do whatever it is I'm doing. So I'm not sure that I'm really the best teacher. But if you really want, if you have like a lick that you're stuck on and you need help with, your best bet is to join the Discord and go in one of our VCs and then ask me for help on like a specific lick or whatever. Because I've helped people out that way. Who are your biggest guitar heroes that aren't Dimebag? So definitely Eddie Van Halen, Alex Lifeson, and Ty Tabor. But probably Joe Satriani, Glenn Tipton, and like Russ Parrish for close seconds. What was the hardest part about learning guitar? Pinch harmonics, specifically knowing when not to use them. Do you have a trick or routine to learning solos? My big thing is that I usually step through solos in chronological order and I try to take it as slow as possible. And there's like tons of MP3 files on my Mac from like little sections that I clipped of a solo and slowed down so I could just sit there and listen to it note for note and actually hear what Dimebag or whoever else is playing. I rarely use tabs, if ever, and that's just because, I don't know, like learning solos by ear is just easier for me, and I can pick up on the nuances way better that way than trying to do it through a tab. But if I'm really stumped on a lick, I will definitely go and try to find a tab if someone's done it. But it's really rare. And it's only if I really want to get something right. Plus, I sort of follow the Dimebag philosophy when it comes to covering solos.
And I never like really got all stoned and did a bunch of crank and sit there and all skitched out and listened to every lead and learned every lick and try to figure out what scale and
trying to get the spirit of the player, or just
yeah, just the vibe, like.
When is Kramer gonna release a new JK1000? That's a better question for Kramer, obviously. I get this question a lot, and unfortunately, like, there's nothing I can really do about it. It's just like a numbers game. But if you really want one of those guitars, you should definitely be like messaging them on their Instagram or commenting on their videos or whatever, letting them know that you want one of those guitars, because the more visible that is, the more they're gonna take that seriously. What strings and picks do you use? So just to be clear, I'm always a little reluctant to divulge like what kind of gear I use and everything, just because there's tons of money that is thrown around with these things. And I'm not one to do like free endorsements or whatever. But that being said, I do use D'Addario EXL 130s on my guitar currently. I'm not endorsed by them or anything like that. And I do use Dunlop Tortex green 0.88mm picks, the round ones, not the sharp ones. And again, not endorsed by either of those companies, but that is what I currently use, and it's subject to change in the future. What's a band you didn't like at first that grew on you? I might get shit for this, but I don't really care. Limp Bizkit. I used to be all like,
Limp Bizkit can suck our big motherfucking fat cocks.
But now when I go back and listen to Chocolate Starfish, I can actually appreciate what kind of groove and heaviness they were on. And they're not like my favorite band or anything, but my opinion of them has definitely changed over the years. What do you think about the Pantera tour so far? I'm loving how they're sounding. I mean, I'm pretty pleasantly surprised, honestly. Would you help Zakk if he asked you for help with the Dimebag solos? This is kind of a crazy question, to be honest, but like it's been asked a few times, so Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to imagine sitting next to a person like Zakk Wylde and teaching them how to play a dime bag solo, but sure. If he called me, I would do everything I could to help. I'm on Team Zakk and I want to see him succeed just as much as any other Pantera fan does. If they called me and they legitimately thought that I could help in some way, I would be happy to help them in any way that I can. And I mean, in particular, there are some songs that I would love to see them play that I think they're avoiding because of the complex leads, like Cemetery Gates or Domination. And if I can help Zakk master those, and so that they can actually play those songs live, that would be fucking awesome. Like, I'd love to do something like that to help him out and help them actually get those songs going live, you know? Do you write any original music? The answer to this is yes. I'm writing new stuff like all the time, and I write some stuff seriously and I write some stuff just for fun. Some of the stuff that I've recorded in the past you can actually find here on my YouTube or on my Spotify. I'm actually looking for someone to do vocals on this Van Halen track that I wrote for fun the other night and put on my other channel. So if you want to check that out and shoot your shot on vocals and ping me when you're done, I'd love to hear it. I don't have anything to announce today, but I do definitely want to do a groove metal album in the future. Can I send you something, and do you have a P.O. box? Yes, I actually have some fan mail to open from my Discord, oddly enough. So this was sent to me through Sweetwater by a user in my Discord named Branditos, and it looks like I got a Behringer 7-band EQ, which is awesome because that'll go super well with my GSP 2112. My P.O. box is P.O. Box 274, Cedar Park, Texas 78630. But yeah, you're free to send me any music related stuff or like instant photos if you want me to hang your instant photos on the lights that are behind me. I have a couple instant photos that are back there, but I'd love to fill my lights with a bunch of instant photos from fans. That'd be like really cool. Just don't send me any food or anything edible. I'm not gonna eat it. I'll definitely make a point to open on my future mail that I get on video. If I get like a lot of mail, I might have to make like a mail time video series or something. I don't know. We'll see. Bye. Bye.